Alrighty, kitty cats, what's going on? So today was another messy day, although ending the day up a couple $100, which is always nicer than down a lot. And we're going to be going over my trades on MIRA today. Here, I have it up here. I was trading a little bit after. I'm up like after fees, it's like 280. MIRA down 36. At one point, I was down quite a bit more. But let's pull it up, see what we got going on. All right, this was pre-bell earlier. Started a little early, so we'll fast forward. We had POAI ripping into the open, or ripping actually. It was more just kind of just moving upwards at a nice steady pace. And then we had MIRA. What I liked about MIRA, it was a continuation name from 3 days ago. Made a pretty massive move, and it was making it popped up. It was up 41%, as you can see. Actually, I gotta make sure that you guys can see this. Okay, let me get my charts out. Okay, so yeah, MIRA right here on this chart, on this one, and then this is POAI. And adjust this one more time. And yeah, so what I did not like about POAI, the news was kind of mid. It was let me see if I can pull it up on another screen. The news was something. The company announced its entry into the biomarker discovery market. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, it's like it had some studies. I think this is just to get people to buy it because it's a relatively hot biotech small cap market at the moment, and I think they just wanted to participate in the fun. And if you look at what actually happened, same thing that always happens with the stock. It kind of popped up and failed, and you have this kind of action here where it's like you have some people over in this area doing some unloading. Anyways, just reset this to make sure I don't make a mistake later on, and we'll go back to the video. Okay, so that's what I did not like about POAI. Plus, it was already starting to run pre-bell, and when things start to run pre-bell, I am very weary. It's not really like a nice consolidation. It already broke pre-market highs, and it's making new highs. It's into the significant levels of resistance here. It already had run a whole bunch. It had a history of popping up and selling off on the chart, and it's like almost every time it popped up, it totally sold off. So basically what I'm looking at there, it's like, go shorts, go get after it. Maybe one day I'll switch to the short side. Who knows? Anyways, on to MIRA. What I did not like about MIRA was the sheer symmetricalness of this action. It looked like a trap. It looked like a big trap, and I got caught in that trap. But not before getting some nice wins, some nice smaller wins to set me up, get me nice and overconfident, as the stock market is very good at doing. Okay. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that POAI is doing. It's like, how do you manage your risk off that? I would say that's a short, just right out the open. And then if it holds up, it holds up. But again, none of this is investment advice. Day trading is risky. You're basically throwing your money in a meat grinder and hoping it throws other people's money back at you, along with the rest of your own money. Um, okay, so I think because this was just grinding up like this so hard into the open, I was like kind of willing to take a position, but not really on POAI. And then on MIRA, I I was like, okay, no one's doing anything on this right now. Volume's really low. Everyone's waiting for the open on it. 20 seconds to go. I'm watching it. It's like most likely something's going to happen. So I think I end up focusing on this. 1,500 shares queued up. A little bit small, but that's okay. It's actually, eh, yeah, it's okay. It's a okay size. And it starts jerking around here, waiting for a little pullback. I don't think it's going to give it to me, and then I just jump in. Take a little small cut there. Waiting for the pullback. Get it right here. A few more. Get back in as it hesitates. And I get a small win there. I'm like, okay, what's going on now? Is it going to fail? Is the trap going to be, oh, no, there's a big bid. I hate big bids now. After yesterday, I was so frustrated yesterday on the big bids. And just like that, the big bids get reversed. But once the bid got filled, it's actually holding here. And so now I'm looking again to get in. I think I buy right here. I'm like, all right, nice. Nice. And I get a nice 10-cent winner. Can I get back in? Oh, I think I'm going to miss it. Wait for it to come back. Wait for it to come back. No, 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 no. And then this is where I make a mistake. Right there. Actually, no, not right there. Right. Here's the mess. Okay, so a couple things there. It never really did a back check. And so it's like unless it just keeps going into a halt without a back check, without a back check and hold, and then go back up, in my mind at least, and in my experience and kind of how I've been trained by the market, is that it's going to go down. And so my mistake here, retrospect upon looking back at this circumstance, is that it had ripped pretty much straight up from 34 through 50. And then once it crossed above 50, it never back checked 50. And it just kept going and it kind of did an overshot here. And that was what I should have seen. But I was very zoned into the level 2. I was very worried about missing the break of the pre-market highs. And the pre-market highs were actually pretty close. So I was thinking, back check maybe to the 50s. Maybe I'll get in a little bit early in the 60s. And from there, we'll see. And I was like, this is all set up to go, I'm pretty sure. Also because this was failing. And also the other crap gap or PBM, which was not really, it was like a penny stock that gapped up to above $1, and then it was kind of failing out of the open. POAI failing. I think all the attention is going to be in MIRA, especially because it was a runner earlier, and it looks like it's about to break pre-market highs. I'm looking for a shot at 4. And I don't know. Let's see. Did it have fresh news? Did it have fresh news? MIRA announces. Why is this chart not showing on there? Okay, just do it here. Okay, this one announces a positive discovery of ketamine doing some crap. Whatever. I've actually never done ketamine. Don't do many drugs. Unless you count coffee, which, cheers. This is coffee with, it's like V8. V8 tomato juice. Weird combination. But I work at this farmer's market. I volunteer at this farmer's market, helping him shut down on Sundays. And occasionally, like, they have like an extra juice or two. And so if it's going to go bad, I just take it. And they make their own V8, and I had a couple in the fridge, and mixing it with my coffee. It's a little garlicky and funny. But anyways, back to stocks. Yeah, so they had news, and I thought that fresh news would do something for it, but and in a sense it did already. And I thought the continuation would be on. But now let's watch what happens. I've kind of foreshadowed what happens, but it's good to see it. And this is the first time that I'm seeing it. Okay. All right. So one thing there, I got filled low. I think the ask was at 63 or something. I got filled at 61. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, no, it dipped down. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so I got filled. Oh, I should have cut there. Should have cut there. Should have cut there. Should have cut there. And then I'm just like scratching my head. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, should have cut there. I get cut here as it starts to calm down. Oh, okay, let's watch that one more time. Actually, I got to train this. Okay. So buy right there, and I have to sell right there. It still would have been a loss, but only $150 loss. Let's see how much that loss ends up being. Okay. 61 minus 16. 61 minus 15 equals 26. That was a $700 loss. Ouch. That was so stupid. Okay. So 700 as opposed to, if I cut it where I needed to cut it, it would have been probably about a $200 loss. So because of that, we're doing practice today. All right. Let's practice. It's ridiculous. Okay, practice is going to consist of me doing. You just get to come along for the ride for this one. You can practice along if you want to. But basically, I have a sheet here, and if it's a win, I put it at the top row. If it's a loss, I put it in the bottom row. And it's just kind of to keep track of the practicing that I do. And it helps me train on recent adjustments to the price action, which is the accumulation of all the changes in the algorithms mixed with the changes in the human algorithms, and sentiment that's driving the forces of the market. And it actually tends to be very hard to, even though I know what's going to happen, um, on a macro sense, it tends to be hard on a micro sense to execute well. So, actually, let's just start this from the open. I'll do 2 rounds of this. Okay, pop, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, watching 75, worried about 75, buy, sell. Okay, back again. It's kind of like funny because you get lulled into one type of action and then the action shifts and then you're back on the backside of the move all of a sudden and you think that it's the right thing to do. What's going on with SCRB? I don't know how this up. SCRB just keeps going up. Oh, stocks. Oh, stocky stocks. Oh, stocky stocks. What is going on? Why is it up there? I don't know. Oh, it's like that. Okay. Yeah, so SCRP, guys, it's moving right now. Oh. But it's not moving. That's weird. That looks like it's setting up to fail. Either that or it's just blow shorts out of the water, but it's a hard one to read. Actually, a hard one to manage risk on because it's not showing its full expression right now. I'm thinking of flushed out of 10. Look at that. Just did this this grind, this meat grind up to 10 from 8.5. Because it's like those spreads are not reflective of the actual spreads, I don't think. Yeah. And then look at this volume. It's like nobody's really committing to it. There's bids out. Just it looks funny to me. Oh, you know why? You know I think why? I think it's like this because it's not going to be a small cap any longer. I'm pretty sure this is now going to be regarded probably more in the range of a normal, well, maybe not a micro cap, I guess, anymore, but it will be regarded more in the range of like a normal smaller company. Not see a lot of the stuff I trade are scams that attract a lot of shorts, and I win when the shorts overcommit and then get trapped usually, and then they have to unwind. Or they get pressured and then they have to unwind. You really don't get trapped in the market unless you have like super big positions that no one wants to unwind for you. Yummy. But you can lose. You can lose in the stock market because day trading is risky. All right. Anyways, let's go back to MIRA. Practice one more time. All right. It's about to open. Okay. It's hesitating. Buy. Sell. It's hesitating. Waiting for a flush. Buy. Oh. Oh. Sell. Waiting for it back down to 20s. Buy. Nice buy. Oh, that went to the 40s. I didn't even realize. All right, holding, sell, sell. Buy. Sell. Break even. Buy. Sell. Buy. Sell. Should we do it one more time? What I'm training here, what you're training with me on, is how to be in a rhythm of winning, yet still cut a loser. Because that's what I didn't do. That's what I need to work on. And that's what I'm working on now in front of you. And granted, this may not work in real life. The executions may be probably 1,000% will be different. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. But I guarantee you, if I were to execute my sell order when 60 broke, so it went up to 70, came down, back check 60, I bought in. I'm going to buy right here. Boom. I'm going to hold it for a second. If I would have sold right there, I guarantee you I would have sold and got filled at a higher price than if I waited till here to sell, where I end up selling now. I guarantee that. If I would have sold then, I would have got filled at a higher. It might not have been 47. It might have been like 40 or 30, 39 or something, or maybe I would have got filled in the 50s, like with the grace of some TD Ameritrade magic. Love that magic. But you would definitely get filled higher. All right. What's that? Is that real? I hate these videos. Can never tell. Okay. That the bell sound is the alert for my my ticker alert. Like if a price action moves in a certain way. All right. TCS. Nope. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Definitely had to back check. Okay. Okay, so back one more time. Let's take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Whoa, let's drill this in, baby. All right. Buy. buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Oh, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. 75, looking for the pause, buy, sell. All right, well, that's it. That's the practice. As far as the rest of my day, I go through, I get pretty aggressive on the lower end over here, trading down here, trading that, and eventually I go from down 400 to about 450 to break even on the name, or down $30 as of right now. But I have another, I think I got a piece of food stuck back behind my teeth, and I've been trying all last night to get it out, and so I have another dentist appointment to get that shit out, and I just love paying dentists, so I'm gonna go do that. Anyways, peace out.